pending one, that means we are good. Okay, we are good here. Oh, okay. So let's go and say create this target group. Now the target group is created, and that is very, very nice. And we are going to be all good to go and build the load balancer. Okay, let's go and see how we're going to be consuming this target group over here. We will again go and scroll here on the left hand side, and we'll go and select the load balancer this time. Okay, so once you select the load balancer, it is going to go and show you that right now you do not have any of the load balancer here. Okay, there's no load balancer. That is fine. We have good. So we are going to be going and saying I want to go and create a new load balancer. And as soon as you're going to be going and trying to create a new load balancer, it's going to be giving you 3 different options that what type of a load balancer you like to go and use. Okay, so this is interesting. So we do have a different type of load balancers available for you. So what these 3 load balancers are and how different they are, okay, and where to use each one of them. Now, the very first one which you see here is called application load balancer. An application load balancer is actually a layer 7 load balancer. Okay, it works on the application layer of the OSA model, and it is actually aware of that how your application is working, behaving. It can communicate with the application. It can check the health of the application, and then send the traffic of it. Okay, then send the traffic to it. It can handle the application level protocols like HTTP, HTTPS. Okay, so it is very good for the reliability. If you want to go and check whether your server is running and not, and on top of it, you want to verify if your application is running or not. Okay, so means you are not only verifying the server status, but you are actually verifying the application status as well. So once you verify the application status, so that is where it is going to be sending or redirecting or routing the traffic to it. Otherwise, it is not. So if you're looking for a reliability, so application load balancer is a great choice. It's a great option for you. Okay. The second which we have is a network load balancer. And network load balancer is great when you're going to be looking at a very high performance. Okay. So it says, in case if you are going to be looking for ultra high performance, that is where the network load balancer come into the picture. And network load balancer is actually having ability to handle millions of requests per second. Okay, it's capable of handling millions of requests per second. It is going to be going and working on the network layer, but it's not going to be able to communicate with the application. Okay, this is for the performance, not for the reliability. Application is reliable. This is giving you great performance. And then third we have is gateway load balancer, and the gateway load balancer is for the security. If you want to go and add some additional virtual firewall appliances, then you can actually go and make use of the gateway load balancer. If you want to go and filter all the incoming URLs and then send the traffic to it, that is where the gateway load balancer works. So depending upon what your requirement is reliability is your priority or the requirement, go for application load balancer. Or are you going to be going and handling a huge production traffic with millions of requests coming into you per second? Go for network load balancer. Or are you going to be going and providing any kind of a meter? Let's call this one as my web application load balancer, my web app load balancer. It is going to be the internet facing. I don't want to keep it internal. I don't want to keep it on intranet. IPv4 is good. I'm not using IPv6 at the moment. And Now we can actually go and do a network mapping. In the network mapping, so we are going to be going and stating that uh, which all zones we want to send the traffic to. For the security purpose, you can actually go and choose that my load balancer is only going to send the traffic to zone A and zone B. I do not want to go and send the traffic to the zone C. It's all up to you. How do you wish to customize it? Okay, that's very much possible. I'm actually going to be going and selecting all the zones here. I say I want to send the traffic to all the availability zones. In future, if I'm going to create these servers in zone D, E, F, I should be able to send the traffic to those zones as well. Okay, so I'm gonna choose all of them here. Okay, and then we will go and choose a security group as well. We already have a security group created. I will I will delete the default, and I say I want to go and use the one which we have created earlier, my firewall. Because this specific firewall rule or the security group is having a port number 80 added into it. You have this in here. So let's go and choose that one. Because load balancer will also be filtering the traffic through the firewall, so it's going to be all good. Now we actually need to go and select the target group, to which target group this load balancer is going to be sending this traffic to. And if you click in here in the drop down, it is actually going to go and show you the target group which we have created in the previous step. Okay, we do have this target group showing up which we created earlier, and that is how we are going to be integrating the target group with this load balancer. That is how we are going to be mapping it. All right, let's go and choose this one. We will go and scroll this down further, and we will go and say I want to create this load balancer. And that's it. We don't have to select any size for the load balancer. We don't have to go and select any kind of an high availability or scalability for it. This is a fully managed service from Amazon, and we are going to be going in charge for what all we are, for how long we are consuming it, how much traffic the load balancer is handling. Based on that, we need to pay the charges for it. Okay. So right now you will find that it is going to be going and showing you a state which is called provisioning. And very soon, this particular is going to be going to be shown as an active. Okay. Pretty soon it is going to be shown to you as an active. Another thing to note here is this particular load balancer is not going to have an IP address. This particular load balancer is going to give you a DNS name. Okay. So we do have this DNS name given to us. And we will be going to use this load balancer from this DNS name. Okay, we will use this one here. Let the state of the load balancer is going to be available, and then we'll see that how this load balancer is going to be distributing the traffic to all the registered servers underneath the target group. Okay, let's go and refresh this one. Okay, still provisioning for me. Is that working for you? Can we use the custom name for the DNS? Actually not here, but you can actually go and create an alias in the DNS later on. Okay, that can be done. So in case if we have multiple requirements, can we create multiple load balancers? Absolutely, you can create as many load balancers as you wish. Okay, so you can have a multiple different type of load balancers created for your environment. Okay. All right. Okay, Tushar is also having one question here. If we have more than 500 servers, then how we are going to be, using all those servers? So keeping all the 500 servers with the one single target group or one single load balancer is not a good idea. Create multiple one and then combine those load balancer with the help of the DNS. Okay, then we have to go and change our strategy a little.